Well, they certainly claim that Canada's very first electric light was here, right here in the valley. And Pembroke, joining me now, Murray L. Moore, past president of Ottawa River Power, and you're kind of the guy that really created the museum, right? Made sure that it stuck around.
Well, it's the second museum I had involved with, so it, yes, we were going to scrap this machine, and we decided, the board decided to go along with the concept of making it a hydro museum, because they were eliminating museums throughout the province as far as hydro is concerned, and we felt we had a role to play.
So what year was that they were considering getting rid of the machine?
In 1984.
And why did you want to fight to keep it?
Well, after all, you know, Pembroke was noted for 100 years. We opened it actually on our 100th anniversary since the first light was turned on, and nobody else could, at that stage of the game, could hold up a flag and say, hey, we were here 100 years.
Right, so it's a milestone, and you certainly want to keep that in the community. For people who maybe missed our conversation earlier in the morning with Doug, what exactly is this machine? Because it's hard to identify if you've never seen such a thing.
Well, actually, it's a diesel generator.
Okay.
And it's in 1930, when it was initially installed, it was the largest, it's said to be the largest stationary diesel there was in Canada. And it was, and you had a generator at the one end. Here, but I'm saying it generated at 2,300 volts.
And what would 2,300 volts light up? What would that be the equivalent to?
Voltage is only pressure.
Okay.
Today, it'd be about 1,000 kilowatts, which would light one building, possibly.
Put you on the spot here.
One big building.
Okay.
Or in as far as Pembroke is concerned, it would do half a main street, half of Pembroke Street. Yeah.
Half, and I mean Pembroke Street's quite, you know, vast.
Oh, but no, it wouldn't be that far, just from here to the bridge.
Oh, you mean like back in the 1800s, Pembroke Street? Okay, no. Not quite as significant.
It was supposed to be only used for standby generator and used for peaking. In other words, you realize that loads are not at maximum all day long. They raise, the load increases towards noon hour in cooking and at 5 o'clock.
Right.
So they would, the last time this run for about an hour before noon hour and an hour at supper time.
Oh, and that's it? So it's not just the generator that you find here at the Hydro Museum. You have actually collected some other pieces. We looked at it's a camera, right? From the...
That's right, from the O'Brien Theatre.
O'Brien Theatre. Yeah. And then what are some of the other pieces? Like, what's this one?
This is an old, actually an electric iron. And
an electric iron?
Used primarily for ironing sheets. And,
here we are. Sit down in comfort, iron in style.
A few years ago, but I can remember when these were around. This here is really an antique. This is an arc light, the one similar to the first lights that were operated in Pembroke.
Right, which is the whole claim to fame.
You see the two carbons inside, and the same as the carbons in the projector is that they were used to like a welding machine, and they created an arc, and then reflected on the mirror in behind and shoved the light out.
So we've still got half the museum to show you, so stay with us. We've got that coming up a little bit later on CTV Morning Live from Pembroke.